Welcome, everyone, to Orlando, Florida, the Bounce House, home of the UCF Knights. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the Kansas State Wildcats, taking on one of the participants from last year's playoff, the UCF Knights. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Knights offense will come out first. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team.
Oh, he's got some space. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. So much for the tough field position. One play, and you're already to the 35. Motion from the wide receiver. The option look. Running back searching for a hole. At the 45 on his way. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43.
And we talked to the coaches coming in, right? Like, they knew they were going to see the option. But the speed is so much faster in the game, and the offense does a really good job getting it to the pitch man pretty quickly, making that read and making a play early in this football game.
He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. The Knights come to the line with a new set of downs. On the option. Got the first down and more. And he put his foot in the ground and turned it upfield and turned it into a big play. Great decision to keep it. Now down to the 12-yard line. It's first down. They'll run the option. He'll toss it. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And that just looked off. The timing, the rhythm, I don't know what it was, but usually that option, man, it's so precise, right? Like, really quickly making a read, and you could tell they weren't on the same page. It went absolutely nowhere. Defense won that round.
He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
This offense is going to challenge the defense with their assignment football in the option game, and they're doing it here early in the first quarter. Great job by the quarterback. Make his reads. No. Counting for the pitch guy, so you flip it out to him, and a nice gain offensively here. And this is something the defense now is going to have to contend with.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Knights!
And they talked about it this week with us. They talked about wanting to start this football game fast. Nothing like taking the opening possession, using your script to your advantage, and then getting closer and exerting your physicality, running the football in, off to a hot start for this offense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Kansas State Wildcats offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, Dave.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. And I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game, maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Here's a heat. Plows through the defense. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Taylor wants to throw. Got his man on the outside. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The bounce house is rolling here on 3rd down, trying to help UCF. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. K-State sends the punt team onto the field, ready to boot it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Let's see what he can do with it. He's able to pick his way for just a bit, but he'll be stopped at the 18. Good job by the punt team. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. They go to the ground. Breaks into the open. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. Wonder if they'll be conservative on 1st and 10. They'll try the run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Now on the option. Leaves it with the back. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time, and they're able to make a quick stop.
Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And the incomplete pass turns it over in their own end. Great place to start for this offense. Taylor wants to throw it. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Quarterback on the keeper. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the 1st quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and UCF has the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Now looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. And the try is no good. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal, miss, make, great. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points off the scoreboard there.
Motion from the wideout. On the option. Leaves it with the running back. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1.
Really good job by this defense, understanding responsibility football, playing the first option, playing the second option. There was absolutely nowhere to go. Nice job being dialed in exactly where the ball was going and how to get him to the ground.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
From the gun, wants to pass. Grab near the marker. It's Lee. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. The Knights come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Gives it on the option. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out. Sometimes he's...
There he goes! Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. The execution on that screen pass is one that will go in a coaching clip.
Nice execution on the screen. Allow the rush to come upfield. Now I release, get the ball to the running back. I got my playmaker in space. Nice chunk yardage play right there by the offense.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got some work to do after that last play, 2nd and 13. Flips it out on the screen. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
You get the completion, and now you set up a manageable third down situation in the red zone. This is a huge down in distance in this game.
Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Got it in the middle, it's Farmer. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Tries to get it on the ground. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, UCF! He'll try to tack on one more.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understand.
Oh, he wants it all. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Finally brought down. The one play not only to get the football, but to win the field position with the return. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Well, obviously a really nice play by the defense there stopping the option, but I think that's on the quarterback because it looked like his pitch option was wide open. That ball should have gone to the running back out on the...
Turning it on! Brings him down at the 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 15 and a first down for this offense. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. They'll put it in play from the 27, first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. He'll pull it down and run. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Offense working from the pistol. He'll ride his man on the option. Power football with the run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And I think that time the quarterback made the wrong read. He was trying to pitch it. He didn't have to, though. There was a lot of green grass and space out in front of him. If he just holds on to that football, he might not score a touchdown. He's definitely going to be able to at least get positive yards. I think that's a play on the option the quarterback would like to have back.
Down to the 12-yard line, it's first down. Wants to throw on first down. He's got it on the move. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll try to get outside. And they'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. Take it off the board and back it up. This penalty will wipe away the touchdown. Offense in an empty set. Wants to fire on second down. He got it. And he was pushing for that goal line, but the D stopped him at the 2. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. Toss sweep to the left. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big third down stop by this defense.
So on offense, you've got to find a way to put 6 up on the board. You know that in this game, field goals may not get it done. So big-time players make big plays in big games. Who can you rely on right now to get you a touchdown?
Here we go. On fourth down, going to the air. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Knights! No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
All you can say is how impressive has this team been at home today in all 3 facets of the game. Their defense has been outstanding. We've seen some plays in special teams, and the offense continues to deliver, showing off all of the playmakers and all of the versatility they have on that side of the football. This could not be better here in the first half for the home team.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. The Wildcats want to move quickly. Taylor wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. The offense will quickly use a timeout.
Great job by the quarterback throwing against zone coverage. You cannot telegraph where you're throwing the football. You cannot eyeball wide receivers. So great job by the quarterback using his eyes, not staring down his guy, and then throwing him open.
Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. Clock winding towards 0. They'll get one more snap off. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, one half in the books, and I am eagerly looking forward to that second half in Orlando. And this offense has been the story through 2 quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right. With that said, let's send it back to the guys inside the bounce house.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. The Knights will line up to kick off and start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And here comes the Kansas State offense back on. They come into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. I know this is coach speak and very simple. I score. I get a stop. I score. I can get back in this game, but it's got to be one drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops, so this is a critical drive here for this offense.
The give to the back. Oh, he's got some space. Hits him with a stiff arm. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working. And the Wildcats, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Taylor wants to throw it. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
And this defense is just simply not playing around. They've got a big lead, and they're not playing big prevent coverages, bend, don't break. They're just going to let this offense dink and dunk the ball down the field and waste time. Third play of the drive, they get a sack. They're staying aggressive. They're getting after this quarterback.
Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They can really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Complete to the right. Gets it all the way. The 39-yard line, it'll be a first down. The Wildcats are marching down the field. The run from the shotgun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Hit a little speed bump on this drive. It's 2nd and 12. Out of the gun. The running back has it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
All season long, we've been watching this defense dominate against the run. They're the #1 rush defense in the entire country. With a big lead in this game, you cannot run the ball and expect to win and get back in it.
7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Fakes to grab. He's down to the 37-yard line, and that's where he goes out of bounds. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. It is perfect. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Week to week, it's so tough to figure the ACC, which is why this one is notable. NC State has the lead right now. This team can really open up the playbook at times, but... sure this game is over just yet. They're up by 7 over Miami. Never know what's going to happen in the ACC, and we'll circle back. If anything develops, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Goes to the option. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Nice job by this defense playing assignment football. Somebody has to have the quarterback, somebody has to have the pitch, and most importantly, when you get there, you got to get him on the ground. Nice job tackling by this defense.
Still on his feet at the 40. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
Well, this is an offense that has a lot of speed, and they have different guys they would love to get the football to in space, and they can find a lot of different ways to do that. I love the idea of going option here and trusting your quarterback to make the right read. If no one...
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. As they come to the line, 90 seconds to play here in the third quarter. On the move. Fights off a defender. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down.
Yeah, and that's one of those where you just look at the coverage. You look at down the field, taking away all the options, making sure you don't throw that ball downfield to get the first down. The only option, check it to the running back. Now I close that space. Nice job tackling.
Oh, and he missed it. No good. Really needed to cut into that deficit with guys who remains in 3 scores. Opening play of the drive from the 39. Here comes the option. The pitch. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5.
How do you not love to see that when your cornerback gets in the run fit, when he's not scared to come up and tackle? A lot of those guys, they can be prima donnas. They don't want to tackle. Nice job seeing it. And as soon as that thing's pitched, you could tell, man, he pulls the trigger and makes the tackle for the loss.
Chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Williams. And he'll be brought down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Knights come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Caught near the sticks. It's Robinson. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. The offense set for a 1st down play. Rides the back and leaves it. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out, but when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
Pressure coming. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion, because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up, see if they can maybe confuse this QB?
That's a great job downing the football, setting your defense up with great field position. A lot of times you let that thing bounce one too many times and it climbs in the end zone, but that was a good job of making sure you downed it and set your D up.
The running back has it. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, or whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them, because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front 7 has dominated this entire game.
And the Wildcats really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll try to bully their way for the 1st.
Nice job being physical by this offensive line, getting the 1st down. And what do? Right away, right back on the football, ready to run some tempo.
They've been running it, but now the pass. Makes the catch. It's Cook. He'll step out of bounds just short of the 25-yard line, and this offense has an explosive play early in the drive.
Yeah, when you get that man coverage, most people are taught to have inside leverage. So that out route's there if your QB can put some air on it and throw it outside of the guy. But tight coverage, but a really nice throw on that out route.
He's got it. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. Kansas State quick to the line.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes they create...
Interception, and things are going from bad to worse. Takes it the other way. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Stop is made, but he picks up 4 yards down to the 21-yard line.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
And, guys, they really need to take advantage of this field position on 3rd and long. Trying to pick up a first down. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Touchdown, UCF! And the pummeling has started. With that, closing in on bowl eligibility, but with this big lead and a 6-0 start, much bigger dreams for this squad.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Taylor wants to throw. Got his man quickly.
And this game is obviously out of hand. But I think the fans would argue, too, at this point, like, all right, well, let's not throw checkdowns, right? Let's throw some deep balls and continue to open up this offense and keep fighting. I think that's what you want to see. You want to see your squad not quit. Keep fighting until the very end of the football game.
The Wildcats can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to pass. Caught near the sticks. It's Stone. He's got it out to the 37 after gaining 5. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Finds the tight end.
I think in this situation, 2 minutes, trailing late, I think you got to be throwing to the sticks every time. I don't know if these short completions are going to get it done. You're just not going to have enough time to get down the field. So from a play calling standpoint, I think you want to think about being a little bit more aggressive.
And the Wildcats with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Second down, they'll go to the air. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And that play is a microcosm of what this game has been. They have not been able to protect their quarterback all game long, early or late, up front.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Trying to take it back. The defense making a play to put an exclamation point on this one. Ought to do it.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Palmer, they throw the INT.
Breaks into the open. And they picked up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Now sliding to his left. Gets rid of it. Catch in the middle, it's Smith. With the clock running, this should be the final play. They'll use the timeout, 6 seconds left on the clock. And here we go, final play of the game right here. Wants to go up top on first down. Throw toward the end zone. Picked off right at the goal line. And he is brought down after the interception, and the clock strikes 0 here in the fourth quarter.
Pass interference. Defense.
Man, does that hurt this defense at this point in the game to get called for the PI. Absolutely brutal. He's looking to throw. And as the ball falls incomplete, the clock strikes 0. They get the win. They are now bowl eligible, but when you have a 0 in the loss